Hi, my name is Coretta Castley. I'm doing an assignment for Aspen University, class PSY-620, and this is for Module 4. Assignment title is Video Response, Consultant Responses. We have two scenarios we need to review, and we're going to discuss which scenario I feel is more effective and which I feel is least effective and how I would respond. Okay, the first scenario, the consultee comes in to speak with the consultant and states, "This job is so stressful. I never imagined that managing a staff of 7 could be so draining. Everyone has different agendas. No one seems to realize that I can't please everyone all the time." Okay, consultant 1 response to that is, "It sounds like you feel a lot of pressure to keep everyone happy, and no one seems to realize how hard it is." Consultant 2 response, "You know, just from talking to you for 10 minutes, I can see that you're not assertive enough and your employees have lost respect for you. I think one goal of ours working together could be for you to become more assertive." Okay. In my opinion, consultant 1 response is more effective. And I say that because consultant 1 paraphrased back the concerns the consultee has. And consultant 2 seems to be more of an authority figure and wants things done. I would say consultant 2 probably likes to maybe micromanage and demands the respect of her staff, his or her staff, and probably does not value the staff's opinion. In my opinion, consultant 2, by making that statement, is being a little, I would say, borderline disrespectful to the consultee. Consultant 2 never really paraphrased the issue back. It's not like consultant 1, who you could, just from the statement, could tell consultant 1 was actively listening and showing a genuine concern for the consultee's feelings. Now, in my opinion, I would lean more towards consultant 1's statement by repeating what the consultee has just stated to me as their concerns and work from there. However, I do think that the consultee may be a little lax with her staff, his or her staff, and they may be taking a little advantage of the consultee's kindness on trying to help everyone and please everyone. However, I feel as the consultee, he or she will be burnt out if they don't take time to address their issues, take some time for themselves, learn how to communicate more effectively with their staff, not necessarily being as assertive as consultant 2 probably would like them to be. But I think there's somewhere in there should be a balance, that the consultee needs to sit down with the staff and let them know, yes, I'm here to help you. I'm here to, assist you in anywhere I can. But there are limits to what I can do. And some of the responsibility needs to be on to the staff. Because perhaps the staff is just passing some of their duties on to the consultee. That's just my opinion, but I do definitely agree with consultant 1 statement by rephrasing back the issue. And I think the consultee will have a better outcome working with the consultant 1 versus the consultant 2. To me, the consultant 2 is just not hearing it, and he or she is going to dictate the way it should be, and the staff will either fall in line or probably will be replaceable. Okay, scenario number 2. The consultee states, I'm really worried about Madison. She seems to cry easily, and I'm wondering if something's going on at home. Okay, consultant 1 response is, tell me a little more about what you're seeing. Consultant 2 response is, what time is the next faculty meeting? Okay, for me, immediately, consultant 2 response to me is like he or she didn't even hear what the consultant even said. They're more concerned about the next faculty meeting. Now, perhaps the next faculty meeting is maybe something that's going to help the situation. But for me, the issue at hand right now is finding out why Madison is crying so easily to cry, in which consultant 1 asks the open-ended questions to the consultee to gather more information so he or she could better assist the consultee, which I think is perfect. That will allow the consultee to explain a little more what behaviors he or she is seeing with Madison, and the consultant can maybe offer more suggestions on how to address the behavior of Madison crying. And also with consultant 1, she left it more open-ended, where the consultee could elaborate more on the situation and probably will dig deeper into what kind of issues does she think is going on within the home to cause Madison to cry so easily. Whereas with consultant 2 just seems like, hey, I don't want to be bothered with it. This is something you can address at the next faculty meeting. Meanwhile, Madison here is probably, dealing with something very serious, and maybe waiting till the next faculty meeting is going to be a little too late. But however, with consultant 2 saying when's the next faculty meeting, it's kind of an opportunity for the consultee to act, maybe respond when is the next faculty meeting, but then ask the consultant, how is that going to help address the situation now with Madison, and get more clarification on that. For me, consultant 1 nailed it once again, and showed that they are concerned not only about the consultee's concerns, but also with the child involved in scenario number 2. I think the relationship has to be give and take on both ends. And what consultant one seems to me, in both scenarios, seems to be more willing to help the consultee, whereas on both scenarios, consultant 2 seems to just want to be over and done with. And I think with working with the consultee will be reluctant to work with the consultant number 2, being that they probably feel that any concerns or questions they have will not be addressed with consultant number 2. So therefore, I believe the relationship with consultant number 1 between the consultant and the consultee will be more valuable and more helpful to the consultee.